And the whole point of this show, open discussion, is that is to have an open discussion about things. And I mean, last night I was talking to Nandor Fox and Ben Dunn about, how to save comic shops. And I think there is real discussion, and it was an interesting conversation where how do we save comics and comic shops? And that's a real issue because everybody has a different opinion on it. And my basic theory is that if Marvel and DC fail in a comic shop, that comic shop's going out of business.
Mm.
And I don't want a comic shop to go out of business because your indie book then doesn't come into that shop. It doesn't even have a chance. If the big two don't make it and the industry doesn't step up and doesn't get their books in there or fill the vacuum with good product or distribution, great, that shop closes and small business fails. And that's not what I want to happen. And so there you go.
I wish I was on that video. I'd love to throw out my ideas for how to have a better comic book store. I would just say if next time you talk to a comic book shop owner, tell them like, hey, when's the last time you walked in like what's the name of that store? It's a beauty supply store. I go there with my girlfriend, or not with her. I'm dragged there by my girlfriend.
Ulta.
Ulta, my man. So walk into a comic book store and then walk into an Ulta. And you tell me which place has a better presentation for their products. The way they feature these different brands of makeup.
I'll one up you. I'll one up you on that one.
What?
Walk into Ulta, walk into Lego.
Lego? Yeah.
No, seriously. You walk into a Lego store, the first thing you get is you see something that makes you smile.
Yeah.
That is the first thing you see in a Lego store. Every single Lego store is like that. Same thing with Apple. You walk into Apple, Ulta, and Lego. You walk into a comic shop. Tell me which is the one that doesn't fit. It is the game, right?
Which one is not servicing the customer at the optimum level, And it's like, I just remember while I was waiting for her to shop around the store, and I was just kind of walking around looking at the different ways they were, just looking at the store from a business advertising perspective. I'm like, I don't want makeup, but if I was going to buy makeup, this is exactly how I would want it being sold to me. And I was like, it'd be amazing if they were selling comic books like this, making them seem like such prestige items that you want to, own and purchase and be a part of. And it's like, it's just, and it's so lit in there. It's so, everything's so visible and wow.
If you go, I haven't been to an Ulta, so I can't speak, but I would imagine that I'll take your word for it because I've passed by it and it looks like a fun place to be if you're a woman. I'll say it that way. Hey, it could be a fun place for a man too. I'm not a discriminating.
That's what you're into, yeah.
I'm all for whatever you're into, everybody.
Right.
But I walk into Apple. Every time I walk into Apple, the store for my Mac, I feel treated like a customer. I feel valuable, whether I'm getting my Mac checked out or, God forbid, there's a problem, or I just bought my Mac about a year ago. I bought a brand new Mac. I felt really good about it. I felt that I was being taken care of, and it was wonderful. I mean, I spent $3,000. It was financed. It was great. The point is that I felt good about my purchase. And then when I walk into Lego, I feel good because what is out there is usually a big Lego figure that they built. And it's the first thing I see, or it's something Christmassy, or it's some like cool Lego thing. And I feel really good about it. And it's optimal. It's yellow. It's bright in there. But I walk into a comic shop. Sometimes it's all musky and dark in there. And it's just like, am I being really put into the best mood? Because when I'm happy, I spend more money.
Right.
Just by nature, I spend more money. And that's whenever I'm trying to sell somebody live, I want to get them happy. I want to get people happy very quickly, because when people are happy, when you put pressure on people, they operate at a lower rate, and people operate at a 32 to 36% higher rate when they're happy. When you're negotiating, the best thing to do is to make somebody happy because it will make the negotiation go faster. And if you're in there in positive mood, it will make it go faster and it will work better in your favor.
And
And that's
you
yeah.
know what the irony of this whole thing is? When I was in Ulta, they had comic book related makeup in there. They had like Naruto and Demon Slayer. They had anime stuff. I'm like, they showcasing it better in here than they would at the comic book store. I'm like, this is insane.
Come on, Benny, man. The kid is a L7 weenie.